Forget oatmeal. For decades, we've been told it's the healthiest way to start the day. But if you're over 60, that advice may be working against you.
Oatmeal is mostly carbohydrates, very little protein, and that's a serious problem for older adults.
After 60, your body naturally loses muscle. Doctors call it sarcopenia.
If you don't get enough protein first thing in the morning, your body doesn't switch into repair mode. Instead, it breaks muscle down to get the fuel it needs.
That's why many seniors eat a bowl of oatmeal, feel fine at first, but by 10 o'clock, they're shaky, tired, or reaching for another snack.
This isn't just about energy. It's about your independence. Weak muscles make everyday tasks harder. Getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, even carrying groceries.
If your breakfast isn't helping you stay strong, it's silently making you weaker. Stay with me, because I'm going to show you a breakfast that delivers exactly what your body needs after 60. It protects your muscles, steadies your energy, and keeps your legs strong. By the end, you'll know how to build a simple routine that could change how you feel for the rest of the day. Here's the real issue. After 60, muscle loss speeds up. You may notice it when your legs feel less steady on the stairs, when carrying laundry feels heavier than it used to, or when standing up from a chair takes more effort. This slow decline has a name, sarcopenia, and it affects nearly every older adult to some degree. Without enough protein at breakfast, your body starts the day in breakdown mode. Instead of repairing muscle, it keeps drawing from the little you already have. Over months and years, that loss adds up. The result is weaker legs, slower movements, more fatigue, and a higher risk of falls. Falls are the leading cause of injury among seniors in the United States. A broken hip or shoulder can take away months of independence, sometimes permanently. And it often starts with something as simple as not giving your muscles the fuel they need first thing in the morning.
So the problem isn't just oatmeal. The problem is that many breakfasts for seniors are built on carbs. Toast, cereal, fruit juice, while protein, the one nutrient that directly protects your strength, is left out. If you've ever felt wiped out by mid-morning or noticed your balance slipping, chances are your breakfast isn't doing its job.
Losing muscle is not just about feeling weaker. It changes how you live day to day. Climbing a single flight of stairs feels harder. Walking across a parking lot leaves you tired. Carrying groceries or laundry suddenly feels like a challenge. These small struggles build up, and before long, you start avoiding activities you once did without thinking.
When you move less, your muscles shrink faster. That shrinkage increases your risk of falling. In the U.S., falls are the #1 cause of injury for adults over 65. A single fall can mean weeks in a hospital bed, months of rehab, or in many cases, never regaining the same level of independence. The pattern is clear. Breakfasts built on carbs alone give you a quick burst of energy, but no lasting support. By mid-morning, you feel drained, your legs feel unsteady, and you're more likely to reach for sugar or caffeine just to get through the day. Over time, this cycle erodes strength and confidence. I hear the same comments from older patients again and again. I don't feel steady anymore. I get tired halfway through the day, even if I slept well. These are not just normal signs of aging. They are signals that the body isn't getting what it needs to stay strong. And until breakfast changes, those problems will only get worse. The solution is not complicated. A balanced breakfast with enough protein and minerals can flip your body from breakdown to rebuild. The most effective combination I recommend for people over 60 is 2 eggs, half a cup of cottage cheese, and a serving of leafy greens such as spinach or kale. Eggs provide around 12 grams of high-quality protein, rich in leucine, the amino acid that switches on muscle repair. They are quick to cook, easy to digest, and familiar to almost everyone. Many of my patients who added eggs in the morning noticed they no longer felt shaky by 10 o'clock. Cottage cheese adds another 12 to 14 grams of protein, but this time it's casein, a slower digesting type.
That means your muscles receive a steady stream of amino acids for hours, keeping you in repair mode until lunch. It is gentle on the stomach and can be enjoyed plain or mixed with berries, herbs, or tomatoes.
Leafy greens complete the meal. Spinach, kale, or Swiss chard provide magnesium, potassium, vitamin K, and antioxidants. These nutrients support muscle contraction, keep your heart rhythm steady, protect your joints, and lower inflammation that often causes sore knees or stiff hips. Lightly sautéing the greens in olive oil makes them easier to absorb and adds healthy fats.
Together, this simple plate gives you close to 25 grams of protein along with the minerals your body needs to move steadily. It takes less than 10 minutes to prepare and costs less than many boxed cereals. More importantly, it sets you up for strength and stability instead of weakness and fatigue.
Here's why this meal works so well. After 60, your muscles do not respond to protein the same way they did when you were younger. Doctors call this anabolic resistance. In simple terms, your body needs more protein, and it needs it earlier in the day to get the same results.
Research from Harvard Health and the Cleveland Clinic shows that older adults who eat between 20 and 30 grams of protein at breakfast maintain more muscle and strength than those who don't.
For example, a 2020 study published in the Journal of Gerontology, Medical Sciences tracked seniors over 12 months and found that those who consumed about 25 grams of protein in their first meal preserved significantly more lean muscle compared to those eating less than 10 grams.
The combination of 2 eggs and half a cup of cottage cheese already gives you about 24 to 26 grams. Add a spoonful of chia seeds or flax seeds, and you're right in the target range. That's how you hit the goal without complicated tracking or expensive supplements.
The difference shows up quickly in real life. Instead of crashing mid-morning, you feel steady until lunch. Instead of grabbing another cup of coffee, you notice you can walk up the stairs without pausing. Instead of dragging through the day, you carry groceries with more confidence. These are small changes, but together, they mark the difference between just getting by and truly staying strong.
You don't have to eat the exact same version of this breakfast every morning. Eggs can be scrambled, boiled, or cooked with vegetables like mushrooms, onions, or bell peppers for more flavor and nutrients. Cottage cheese can be served plain, mixed with berries and a dash of cinnamon if you want something sweeter, or paired with fresh herbs and sliced tomato if you prefer savory.
The greens are flexible too. Spinach works well, but kale, arugula, or even a little steamed broccoli or zucchini provide the same minerals your muscles and joints need. Small additions make the meal even more powerful. A spoonful of chia or flax seeds adds a few extra grams of protein, along with fiber for digestion and omega-3s that reduce inflammation. These changes take no extra effort and keep your breakfast interesting, so it becomes a habit you enjoy instead of a routine you dread.
Some people tell me they can't eat the same thing every day. That's not a problem because the formula is flexible. You can rotate the vegetables, change how you cook the eggs, or season the cottage cheese differently. The structure stays the same, but the taste changes as often as you like.
Others say they don't want to give up oatmeal. You don't have to. You can improve it by adding protein powder, stirring in some cottage cheese, or eating it with eggs on the side. That way, you still enjoy the comfort of oats, but you also give your muscles what they need.
Another common concern is cholesterol in eggs. Current research shows that for most older adults, eating eggs in moderation is safe. If you have specific health conditions, talk to your doctor. But for the majority of seniors, eggs are part of the solution, not the problem.
Breakfast sets the tone for your entire day. After 60, it's not just about filling your stomach. It's about protecting your strength, keeping your balance, and staying independent. 2 eggs, half a cup of cottage cheese, and a serving of greens give you the protein and minerals your body needs to stay in rebuild mode instead of breakdown mode. The change is practical and immediate. Tomorrow morning, skip the oatmeal and try this plate instead. 2 eggs, half a cup of cottage cheese, and a serving of greens. By mid-morning, notice the difference in your energy and your steadiness. Pay attention to how much easier it feels to climb stairs or carry groceries. These small wins add up to years of strength, balance, and independence.
If this helped you, subscribe right now for more senior health tips. And tell me in the comments, what's your go-to breakfast? And are you ready to switch tomorrow? Your answer might inspire someone else to take the same step.